We are celebrating Hispanic Heritage Day today. Bob Unanue is one of the greatest Hispanic people God ever created. I mean, I'm like Goya Foods. I mean, come on. He's got a new book out, Blessed Donald J. Trump and the Spiritual War. He's on with me every year. I love this guy. Bob, happy Hispanic Heritage Day, buddy. How are you?
Sid, I love you. You're the best. And you're kicking it. You're in charge, man. You're wonderful.
Thank you, Bob. You always say that to me. And you know why I like when you say it, as others do, is because you're sincere. You're not blowing smoke up my way. You really mean that. So thank you for that. And I feel the same way about you. I mean, look at the stuff your company does. Besides the great food, everybody loves your food. Your food's great. You know, you worry about child trafficking. You worry about sex trafficking. You worry about the borders in this country. You've written a book about Donald Trump. You stand for so much more, Bob, than just great beans. How can I not love you, Bob? Come on.
There's not enough love out there. There's so many wonderful people. We're all born with a heart that's half light, half dark, half love, half hate. It's our original sin, but we got to move toward God. And during Hispanic Heritage Month, we're in a little bit of dark times. Not a little bit. We're in dark times. The United States is the largest consumer of child trafficking, of human trafficking. And, the Hispanic is the biggest victim. And this administration is not only inviting people to come into this country to be exploited and abused, we're importing them. I've heard of NGOs going to other countries, under HHS, Health and Human Services, the Office of Refugee Resettlement, we're bringing children into this country. Last year they testified that the U.S. was the middleman. 85,000 children missing. That has changed. Now it's over 320,000 children.
Yes.
But women, listen to this, women are 70% of the victims, not just Latinos, women. And we have a woman that's in charge of this business. The business that the United States is involved in as a middleman, as Tara Rodas said, is hundreds of billions of dollar business. And the CEO of this is this administration, and led by Harris, a woman who wants to bring in these people to exploit them.
Yeah.
They're handed off to sponsors. They're sold. They're bought for pennies on the dollar in countries around the world, and they're sold here and to sponsors for sex, for slavery, for body parts, etc.
Yep.
But I have hope. Blessed, the book I have, the word blessed was put on my lips by the Holy Spirit. I was attacked. Our company was attacked. They didn't care about the thousands of people that work for us just because I used the word blessed, which was put on my lips by the Holy Spirit. And the Holy Spirit is in charge, thank God. The Holy Spirit has put his hand on Donald J. Trump. And
agreed.
As God has saved his life at 6:11 in the afternoon on July 13th, turned his head for a bullet that was going right for his head. And it turned at that moment. 6:11 is St. Paul to the Ephesians. Put on the armor of God against evil. And I tell you, Donald Trump has been chosen to bring this country. It's been said before in the 80s, believe it or not, the Herman of Loreto. Donald Trump has been chosen to bring this country closer to God. God has his hand on him, and that is my hope, that we can, move closer to God. This business is too big. There's so many wonderful organizations out there that are fighting this, but only securing the border with strength, with love, which, Donald Trump is out there protecting the women, the Hispanics, because we're the biggest victims. Yep. The women are the biggest victims.
Agreed. No, I know.
Donald Trump,
a
man, is protecting this, us.
He's better than the woman. He's better than the woman candidate. Tom Homan tells me this stuff all the time. I got to run here, but the book is Blessed, Donald J. Trump and the Spiritual War. The author is the CEO of Goya Foods, Bob Unanue, one of the best people I know. I mean that sincerely. And again, what you guys are doing is amazing. You know, the book is great, and what you preach every day, Bob, is really important. I want to get you back. I know we're celebrating Hispanic Heritage Day today, but I want to get you back and have a lengthier conversation. My daughter, Ava, for example, is going to law school. She wants to come out and protect and actually be there for young girls who were put into sex trafficking. So let's get you back very, very soon and have a lengthier conversation. How does that sound?
Sounds great, Sid. Love you, and we need to move closer to God, and you are an incredible voice for that.
So are you. I love you, too. Thank you so much. We'll do it again very soon. Thank you, Bob.